Hi everybody, it's me, Jessica lwhor, and we're back with another Jess Talk where we're going to be talking about drag hacks, tips to make drag a little easier, and more. But as usual, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, you've hit the bell for notifications, and you're not missing out on any of my lwhor content. We're working hard on it, so don't miss it, baby. All right, drag hacks, let's get into it.
Attention lwhor, attention lwhor, attention lwhor, attention. Here I am walking down the street, seeing all the boys trying to take a peek. Shorts pulled up, a chest out right. Come on, boys, just take a bite. Look but don't touch, spin it round and round. Crazy.
Okay, drag hacks. So I was trying to think about what kind of technical things could I tell somebody that's doing drag to make things a little bit easier, like things that you might struggle with that you didn't know that you could have a solution for, which is the point of a hack. But I wanted to make sure that I was steering clear away from like tips. So some of them might sound like tips. They're mainly hacks. Let's just get into it. The first one is the easy one, okay? And contacts. I get red for this all the time, and people think that it's the grossest thing. But when I was starting out and doing drag, I only wanted to wear contacts. I still, to this day, it's like the thing that completes my drag look for me. And no matter if I was using solution or if I was trying to put it in my eye, whatever, it would always burn and it would always sting. It was really frustrating. And then I had my friend, Crystal, that was like, just put it in your mouth and then put it in your eye. And I was like, that's fucking disgusting. But I tried it. Mind you, don't eat anything spicy or salty before you go to do this. It is the worst fucking pain you will ever experience. But yeah, ever since then, this was probably 9.5 years ago, you put the contact in your mouth and you rub it on the roof of your mouth, and then you carefully stick it in your eye, and it feels amazing. And I don't have any issues. It's crazy. So that's a little drag hack. Mind you, I'm not responsible if anything does happen, but it has not been a problem for me. My eyesight has not gotten worse. It has stayed consistently bad. And I've gone to the eye doctor. They've checked it out, and it's all good. So that's a drag hack for wearing contacts. Another drag hack for wearing contacts is to just practice and play around with putting them in your eye when you don't have makeup on so that your eye can get used to them, especially if you have a hard time putting things close to your eye. The next little drag hack I have is tights. I don't care how tired you are. I don't care how drunk you are. I am promising you to start putting this into your routine. 2 things with your tights. One, when you take them off at the end of the night and you just want them off your body and you just fling them and they turn inside out, I can guarantee you're going to thank me later when you take a second to roll down your tight to the foot and then slip it off so that it stays the correct way that you put them on. They're not inside out, they're outside in. Is that weird? Is that correct? If they stay normal, is that outside in? If the other one's inside out?
The edible.
What does that mean? You know what I mean? So it should be the original tight, the way that you would just roll it back on. I can guarantee you doing them that way will save you so much time and save you when you go to tip number 2 or hack number 2, finding a regular routine to wash your tights. Or if it's been a really sweaty day and a long day and you've noticed that your pads are really wet, putting them in the dryer on tumble for about 20 to 30 minutes will make them come back to life, and you don't have to take them, especially if pad inserts. You can just put the whole short in there and it won't disrupt the padding at all, or it won't be like a bitch to put it back in its casing either. So those are some drag hacks there. Another drag hack, oh my God, every drag entertainer has probably gone through this, where their makeup on the corners of their eye or just somewhere just run like a faucet. You could be doing, you're sitting there like, I didn't do anything different. I used the same products. I did everything the same way. And for some reason, whatever makeup God said,
your eye's gonna suffer today.
We're gonna remove all the makeup from this corner of your eye. Doesn't matter what you try to do to save it, nothing is gonna work. It's just gonna run, especially if they're purples and pinks, they run. You can't keep black there. You just got a little spot and you're just crying. So here's the drag hack. Glitter and rhinestones are going to be your friend. I cannot tell you how many times I've gotten away with putting rhinestones either here or all the way under my eye when my eye would not stop watering. What I would do is get it as dry as I could, and I know that you're not supposed to, and so I say do this with caution because it's technically not good. The tiniest little dollop of nail glue, not super glue, nail glue, and you put the stone on top of your foundation. It won't hurt coming off because there's so much makeup underneath, and the tears don't eat through that glue. They'll eat through any other glue. So it really does help mask the fact that your eyes have been crying. So that's a drag hack. Another drag hack for makeup type things is glitter. You can fix a fucked up lip with glitter, a fucked up eye with glitter. You can literally fix a random spot where makeup is gone with glitter, and people are like, oh my God, it's so shiny, it's so perfect. So glitter can be your best friend. Just don't get it in your eye. It hurts like a motherfucker. Duct taping. So a lot of drag entertainers duct tape their head, and they hate it because they put the duct tape on their actual hair. Don't do that anymore. Drag hack. Take a bald cap of any kind or a wig cap and put it back about an inch so that half of the duct tape is on your hair and half of the duct tape is on the wig cap. It helps a lot more when you sweat. You can slide it off, and when you peel it off, it hurts significantly less. Highly recommend duct taping your head that way if that's what you choose to do. On the duct tape route, let's talk about tucking. Drag hack for tucking. Now, not everybody does it this way, but I personally do, and I get a very nice flat tuck. When you're duck tucking, because you're a naked body performer and you're showing off all the goods, I do recommend a little bit of plastic wrap around your shaft and your head of your dick. I know that sounds crazy. Take the plastic wrap and like a piece of scotch tape and just do 1, 2, like you're wrapping a package. It's all contained, because the way that I do it is I'm using like boat tape or sometimes a Gorilla tape, depending on the situation, some spray adhesive, things like that. And it just slides off kind of like a condom or a sheath to a sword, just at the end, but it really does bring some security so that you're not hurting your goods, okay? You don't want to hurt your goods. Another drag hack. What do we got? Thigh-high boots. You ever wear a thigh-high boot and you love that thigh-high boot so much, but it's not a stiff material, so every time you start dancing, it slides down, and you try to pull it back up, it slides down, and pull it back up. It's annoying as fuck. 2 drag hacks for you. Not 1, 2 drag hacks. The first one is, you know the clips that they have inside of the wigs? Recommend for you to sew them upside down in the lining of the boot so you can hook it into like your tight or your fishnet. Now, if you don't wear tights or fishnets, that's good. You can't do it to your skin, so they're just gonna fall. The other way that you can keep them up is if you are wearing tights, take a safety pin, put it through your nylon after you hold your knee up. Like, this is the amount of tension you'll have on the boot. You go on the inside of the boot, the inside of the nylon, or on the nylon, and it will stay up the whole time without ripping your tights as well. And then the third option, if you do go bare-legged, make sure you clean off the spot with like oil, with like an alcohol base, so you get all the oils off. And you can get it's carpet tape, double-sided, extra strength, green box carpet tape. And that shit will stick to your leg and to the boot and come off without damaging either. It's like, I've seen people use them for pasties. It's pretty strong, but it does not hurt the skin. So if you're sick of your boots falling, those are some options for you. Let's see, a drag hack. I was once told I guess this is kind of a tip or a drag hack, that if you are wanting your legs to look more seamless, even if you are a bare-skin performer, a fishnet does go a long way. There is a legendary drag queen, Chili Peppers in Chicago, that I got to meet and work with, and she was asking me at the time, because I had bare legs, she was like, honey, where are your fishnets? Where are your tights? So that's how she talked. And I was like, oh, I show my body off. Like, I love to show my legs. Like, I don't wear tights. She's like, yes, but my honey, don't you want to feel? And she like grabs the side of my arm, cunty. And I was like, yeah, I kind of do now. Like, that was fucking everything. She's like, you put on a fishnet, it makes your legs look high as hell, or high up to your butt, and it makes you look cunty. And I'll never forget it. So drag hack, if you want your legs to look cunty, cunty, then put on a fishnet, even over your bare legs, because it makes it look like it's more seamless on stage. Another drag hacks. I feel like I had so many and then I was talking so fast that I went through them all. Oh, that's a good drag hack. Everybody likes to put different things on to hold their lace down for their wigs, but got to be hairspray and like a t-shirt or a rag. Use that dollop, dap, spray, spray, until it's all tacky. The wig will stay on a lot stronger throughout your experience. It will pull up makeup though, so you will have to line up your wig in the same spot every time. It's part of the fun. Ooh, reveals. If you have a reveal and you don't have somebody that is willing to help you with the reveal, or it doesn't work, or you're far away from anybody to help you, finding a string in the same garment color that you have and putting it on the zipper in the back will mean that you can reach around, grab that string, and almost reveal for yourself. And you can just practice it a couple times. And if it's the same color, it kind of blends in with the garment too. Like you don't notice it. But that's a little drag hack that you can do for reveals. Ooh, drag hack. If you are somebody that is looking to find really actually great costume pieces and get them at a deal, I recommend that you wait until October 1st and hit up every single Goodwill or thrift store. They put all their good shit out, all great prices. Go that like first couple of days of October and hit as many ARCs and Goodwills as you can to go shopping for great drag. The other great drag hack is usually most Halloween stores. If you go after Halloween, it's all 50 to 75% off, and you can get accessories like gloves and makeup and latex pieces and like little accessories. Like, it's a good deal. Highly recommend. Drag hack. Never promise a booking to somebody that is not through like social media or texting. Never a place just verbally. People will get you drunk or you get drunk and then you start booking all these bitches and then all of a sudden they're messaging you wondering why there's not a promotion and why they're not in the show, and you're like, well, I don't remember. And like, well, you said I could do this, and you're looking through all your messages and you're like, fuck, I did it again. Always do something on paper or say, great, message me on Facebook. Whatever outlet is your booking outlet, have them message you there. That's a drag hack. If you are a dancer or somebody that has a hard time wearing heels and your feet constantly hurt, it's a little bit of an investment, but totally worth it. There are CBD patches, healing relief patches, that if you put them on the bottom of your feet, give them about 30 to 40 minutes to kick in, you'll get about 4 hours of comfort in heels, especially if you're wearing boots and you put them the first layer underneath your tights. Really highly recommend if you have a lot of foot issues and you don't like wearing heels or it hurts too much, or just shoes in general, to put these CBD patches on the bottom of your feet. Just in day-to-day life, they work really great. I feel like I'm jumping all over the place with drag hacks, from like physical things to creative things, but here's a mental thing. Drag hack, mental thing. If you don't worry about what everybody else is doing, you will find more success. Period. I'm just saying. That's a mental drag hack. If you are worried about whatever her face's show is doing and who's being cast where and why can't I be on a podcast, or why did they get a feature, or why can't I get a booking, or jealousy, envy, poor me, meh, you will not be successful. Let your success and your talents shine. Know where your lane is. I'm just going to clap the whole fucking time. I'm serious. That's a mental drag hack, but I think that's a mental business hack as well. Oh, I have 2 drag hacks, or I guess they're kind of tips too. Never leave your house or wherever you're painting until you are fully painted. Don't stop halfway through. You'd rather be late a couple minutes or figure it out when you get there, whatever. But I truly recommend that you finish painting your face, because the worst thing that could happen is that you show up and you forgot some kind of makeup product and your makeup is not done. You have to ask the entertainer. So finish your face and then go. And then the other thing is, before you start your face, always pack your shit, whether that's the night before, the hour before, the day of, whatever it is. Pack your shit before you start your makeup, because you'll have a sense of rushing, and that's the other thing. You don't want to show up to the venue missing something important and figuring out how to make it work last minute. Pack meticulously. Go down the line. What do I need for each one? That's a drag hack. That's a great one. And then make sure to do that before you make it. Worst case is you show up and you're fully painted and you have minimal costume pieces, but you're still able to perform and do something. drag hack, when you are traveling with drag, 3 things that I would recommend. Put your makeup in your carry-on and like your wigs or a wig or 2. Okay? Put that in your carry-on and your pads if you are somebody that pads. Worst case, you get off, they lose your luggage. But you have makeup to do your face, because there's been a time I've forgotten my makeup and I've had to go to Walmart. It was not a fun experience, especially because if you do crazy makeup. So put your makeup, so in case you lose your baggage, you have your makeup, you have your body, and you have a piece of hair. You can get clothes from Walmart. You can make shit work like that. You can find that. If you have heels that are not common size, maybe put one in your carry-on as well, so you have the pieces to put on a show if you're going to perform somewhere else. The other thing is, when you're traveling with your wigs, they're not as fragile as you think. And I know that I'm probably going to get a lot of shit for this, but take the wig and put a hairnet over it. Take the head out, and you're going to put this wig in like a grocery bag, a plastic bag. Put all the air out and put it where nothing is squishing it on top and it's just sitting. I promise you the wigs will be great. The curls will be intact. The style will be intact. And when you get to the hotel, then you let them out, let them breathe, and they'll be perfect for the show. It sounds scary, especially if you spend so much money on hair, but that is an okay way to travel. Now, if you have a super huge and super structured piece, you might just want to ship it. Just saying. But that is another drag hack. Drag hack for traveling, you can wear your makeup through TSA. Airports will not stop you. So if you need to do your makeup before going on the plane because you have to get off to do a brunch or an evening show right when you get off the plane, you can do your makeup before. I've even padded, but I can tell you right now, don't do your makeup on the plane. It's horrible. I did it one time and I will never do it again. Worst experience ever. The lady next to me was very uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable. I felt like that one bitch from Airplane. I don't know if you've seen a movie where she keeps trying to put her makeup on throughout the whole movie, and every time they go back to her, she's like fucking up because of the turbulence, and it's all over her face, and by the end, she looks like a fucking mess. That's how I felt that moment. But do it before, for sure. All right, so here's the tip. If you are somebody that sweats a lot and you end up having an odor, bring fucking Febreze to the dressing room. That is my tip to you. If you're somebody that you go get some cheap $3, $1 body spray, douse yourself in it, get Febreze. I'm not above using Febreze. It's a whore bath. Yeah, drag hack. Smell nice. Try harder to smell nice. It puts everybody in a better mood when everyone in the dressing room smells at least neutral or clean. Just saying. And if you're enclosed with somebody, and unfortunately there's that one bitch that stinks a little, you love her, but you also need to air out. Bring some Febreze. Bring some Febreze. Everyone's different, but bring some Febreze. Mental drag hack. Don't expect your friends to show up to everything. Allow them to come when they want to, and allow them to come on those special occasions that you invite them. Don't abuse the fact that you do a bunch of shows and they should be showing up to everything and only your shows and blah, 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 and your partner does all this. No. Drag hack. Let your friends come when they want to come. Let your partner come and your family come when they want to show up. Let your fans come when they want to show up. Of course, we're going to promote the show. Of course, we want you to show up to everything, but don't expect it, and don't treat your fans, friends, and family different if they don't come every time, because that is toxic. Is that a hack? Is that a tip? I don't know. Hack, figure it out, because there's some people that I feel like have not figured it out. All right, everybody, those were some of your drag hacks, and maybe we'll do a part 2 on this. Down below in the comments, list some of your favorite drag hacks if you're a drag entertainer, and or ask me some questions that you'd like to see in the future. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Bye.
I'm an attention whore. Can't help it, bitch. I'm an attention whore.